Hi everyone, and welcome back to Rita's Intuition 777. Thank you to all those that are returning, and welcome to anyone that is new to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading, a current energy reading for the zodiac sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. This is a timeless reading, so when you are sent to this video, when this video comes to your attention, it may resonate. It may resonate now, in the future, and for some of you, it may have already happened. But yeah, we're going to check on the current energies of Scorpio, see what's happening right now and the reasons for it. If this resonates, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. If it doesn't resonate, please don't make it fit. Please feel free to look at one of your other signs. And hopefully I'll be able to resonate with you on this channel next time. Thank you, angels and spirit guides. Please show me what I need to see for Scorpios and the current energy. Please show me what I need to see. What is the main driver of this current period for the Scorpios that may come across this reading now or in the future? What will be the energy of the Scorpios that will come across this reading? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please show me what I need to see for Scorpios. Saw the transformation card and accelerated motion. Also accelerated motion and heart chakra, so there could be a lot going on for you. New endings and new beginnings, Scorpio. Please show me the card that I need to see. I'm just going to pull one of these cards. Just one card for the overall energy of Scorpio, please and thank you. One card for the overall new beginnings. New beginnings and triumphant success. You're cutting through the truth, Scorpio. You're seeing the truth. You're cutting through the truth. You're knowing your truth and you're moving forward with truth. You're entering into a period of new beginnings. Something's new, so you're putting an end to something. Like I said, I saw the death card while I broke the deck. The death card means an ending, which means a new beginning. And here you go, you're in a new beginning. You're putting an end to something. You're seeing the truth. You're speaking your truth and you're knowing your truth. Thank you for that clear message, angel and spirit guide. And continue to show some clear messages for Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Yeah, I'm getting a sense that you're ending a thought process. For some of you, it's a thought process. It's seeing things for what they are, changing how you're dealing with others, changing how, so you can change the outcome. You're taking ownership. It's a sense of ownership. An ownership of your journey, an ownership of where you go. And that's about you putting an end to something so you can have a new beginning. And that's a sense of taking ownership. You're deciding when things happen to you. Thank you, angels and spirit guides. Give us some clear messages for the current energy of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Got Mother of Water there, so that's water energy, so that's you, water energy. Yeah, it's nurturing, taking care of your needs, nurturing yourselves. Show me the cards I need to see. Please and thank you. The Tower. Yeah, you got the two, the domination, the Tower, the winning, waiting to make a decision so you can move forward. But you got the Tower there, and that's about knocking down anything that's not stable. Leo got this card in their current energy of who they are and how they are at the moment. So maybe you're dealing with a Leo. So you're knocking down barriers, knocking down anything that's not stable in your life in order for you to see the truth. This may also be divinely guided, but I'm getting the sense that it's you that's seeing the truth. It's you that's stepping into a new beginning. Yes, it is divinely guided in the sense that the universe is pushing you in that direction, but it's a choice that you're making. You're getting rid of anything that's not built on stable foundations, anything that's not built on truth, and you're starting again from there, and you're then going to move forward. Yeah. The moon card is crossing that. The hidden truths, the hidden things, the things that you're not speaking about, the things that you're keeping buried, the things that you're not feeling stable about, any insecurities that you might have that's not enabling you to move to your highest and greater good. You're considering them, you're bringing them to the surface, even not to put on display. You're bringing them to the surface for yourself. It's what you're doing within. It's what you're doing within to make sure that you can build a stable foundation for yourself and have a new beginning. And I don't mean starting from scratch with everything, but it might be starting from scratch in a particular journey, maybe in love relationships, in people management, in the way that you approach business. You're just getting rid of what's not working, bringing whatever's hidden to the surface, anything you may have gone through, any trauma that you may have gone through that's impacting how you're managing your everyday life or how you deal with situations. So in a sense, if you're defensive, so if you approach people and things and situations in a defensive manner, you're looking at what's below the surface for yourself. This is a journey of you stepping forward. You're looking at what's below the surface for yourself, why you're doing that, why you're reacting that, and that's what you're looking into. You want to step forward with truth. And there you go. You've got the abundance card. That's the 3 of Cups. This would be the 3 of Cups in the original tarot, but it is abundance. It's about being happy, celebrating, enjoying people, places and things around you. Enjoying life, feeling abundant, appreciating what you've got by knocking down any hidden fears or anything any fears that you've got that are holding you back. Any fears that are not founded, any fears that have not got justification and just there because of something you're suppressing. But yeah, you want to step into abundance. Oh. Yeah, you've got the 9 of Pentacles there. This is the 9 of Pentacles. It's about gain. You've got a lot to gain. You understand that. This is your subconscious. This is what's below the surface. This is what is driving you. This is a part of what is driving you. It could be seeds that you've planted in the past with people. It could have been seeds that you've planted at work, business strategies that you've tried. And you're going to watch it grow. You want to watch it grow. You finally want to just step back, a new beginning, and appreciate what you've gained. And then you've got this, yeah, there you go. You've got the 6 of Cups. That's happiness. That's happiness, that is. You're actually appreciating. I did pull some cards before for you, but the reading was interrupted, so I thought I'd start from the beginning because I didn't want to look like I'd cut the video. And this came up. The 6 of Cups came up. This was the card that came up. But yeah, it's about, maybe you've got children, you want to bring them together. You've got family you want to bring together. Maybe there's someone from your past, but you just want to enjoy your time with people. You want to put an end to conflict. You want to put an end to any ideas that are not built on stable foundation. So if you had an idea that someone is difficult, you're going to approach them differently. You're going to step forward and approach them with a sense of love in order to see what you get back. Because I'm getting a feeling, Scorpio, that you're tending to be not defensive in a negative way, more protective of yourself. But sometimes that protection may not be founded. For some, you know who you are. That protecting yourself is very, very much needed. But for others, some of you may have just got into the habit through some sort of unknown fears or some sort of issues that's buried in the surfaces, that you approach people from a defensive nature, and you don't want to do that no more. You want to build things from love. You want things to grow. You want to speak from truth, and you want to take a new chance with something, Scorpio. In the recent past. Angels and spirit guides, what is in the recent past for Scorpio? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Emperor and Hierophant. So the Emperor is about being strong, about being within your power, and this is in the past position. So I don't think in any way someone can really get the Emperor wrong, but it might be the fact that this is an air of authority. This is someone that knows their self, knows their ground, takes charge of everything, makes every decision about their life. And most commonly, the Emperor makes very good decisions. What I'm getting is that with the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, it's about a spiritual belief. It's about your own values. what I'm getting from this is, with these two cards together, what I'm getting from this is, yes, you've been very good at standing your ground, making decisions, being the head of any household or taking charge of what's going on, but it may be founded on your own values and your own beliefs rather than common beliefs that you know are correct. So if you consider that defensive energy, it may be that you're saying, or you've said, or someone around you has said, this will only resonate for some, but it could be that some around you have made decisions, or you have made decisions based on your own values only, and maybe not considered any parties that you're dealing with. So you're making good decisions, but a good decision can only sometimes be good in that Emperor stance if you've considered the people that this decision impacts, is what I'm saying. So I've got a feeling you're going to come with a new approach, Scorpio, a new approach, and you're going to consider values. You're going to consider values differently, possibly, but this is where it's come from in the past, is your own values and beliefs, but that may have been built on things that weren't stable, that the tower was about to knock down, and things that are buried below the surface. So your own beliefs, your own experiences, things from the past that you may have been through that have impacted and made you make decisions, but you may be making the same decisions regardless of the situation and regardless of the person. So that's, for example, I'll give you an example. If you've got kids in a relationship, and you may have kids from a previous marriage, you may have a certain standard of how you expect each person to be, but not, which is a good thing. I'm not saying that's not a good thing, but in some cases, yes, your rules and morals are correct and your values are correct. It's coming from a good place. It's coming from a sense of understanding. You are the Emperor. You're taking charge. However, there may be small things that you need to consider that you may need to adapt based on children being in different households and different experiences of them children. Yes, it should come from the same core value as possibly a parent. This could be for a man or a woman. This Emperor could be a man or a woman. But if children are different, even children in the same household, there may be a sense of behaviour that the foundation needs to be the same, but there may be a sense of behaviour that needs to be adjusted based on the people you're dealing with. And that goes for the same for ex-partners. It doesn't have to be children. It could be ex-partners or mothers of children, fathers of children. It's about how you approach people. You're taking into consideration that any values that are not founded, because you want to gain, you just want to be happy, and you want to gain happiness, and you want a new fresh start, and you want it to be based on truth. You want to give truth and you want to receive truth. What's happening in the near future for Scorpio? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There you go. What's happening in the future? New beginning, the Fool. You've got the New Beginnings card, and it's the Fool card at the top of the deck. So as I said, you're going to look into what's gone on in the past, and you're going to step forward. Look, you're manifesting. You're manifesting some changes. You're manifesting the truth. You're manifesting whatever it is that you desire, and you know that you're going to get some gain. So you're manifesting this gain that you want, the subconscious, the gain. And you're manifesting that by taking things new, starting new relationships, building on old relationships as if they were new, from a new perspective. What's in the immediate future? In the near future? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Amazing, thank you. Just one card. Ace of Cups. So brand new loving connections, a new sense of love, maybe a brand new love altogether, maybe a brand new person with your newfound adaptability. And I'm not saying that you lower your standards. I still think that you should be at your highest, your greater good. But it may be that where, even for women, where you've had to be the Emperor in your own life and the man that's had to always step up and take charge, you've not allowed yourself the emotional freedom to relax. To not be scared of all these hidden fears, or whatever's below the surface, like letting it crumble down. Let whatever's not founded crumble down in order for you to find love and you to accommodate love, or to find a newfound love for yourself. Yeah, Son of Air at the bottom. This the communication, is the truth card once again. It's a sign of truth, speaking your truth, knowing your truth, and coming from a place of truth, a fresh perspective on the truth. Being ready to communicate. The air card's a communication card. And we know that kids are very open with communication. They talk a lot. They talk amongst friends. And it's about that. It's about being open to new truths, about being comfortable with truths, about taking on new communication techniques, about taking on new ideas, learning possibly from younger people. It's about learning and embracing love as a whole, having that chance to embrace love. Got 3 of Pentacles there in your position. So that's about communicate, working together, collaborating. You've got the Empress there. So for some of you, I was picking up that it might be to do with children. It might be to do with your relationship with children. It might be to do with a relationship with a partner or a mother of a child or your own mother. And there you go. It's about working in collaboration, coming together, working, understanding other people's perspective. Still staying grounded in your own, but understanding and absorbing other people's perspective when you're stepping into your Emperor mode and making decisions. Having a fresh perspective and a fresh outlook on how you deal with things, how you deal with people. Not being defensive, not needing to be open to communication, actually listening and absorbing what someone's saying and taking into account what they're thinking. And there you go, the Empress there with the baby. So, as I said, it could be any of the above people, but it could be even children. How you approach children themselves, but taking into consideration what's going on in someone else's life when you're approaching them, understanding what they go through in their own life when you're might be elsewhere making decisions. It's about being more understanding and not being so rigid in sense of something that may have happened to you in the past, not being fearful of that and fearful that will play out if you don't act in a stern nature. I'm getting this for some, and I know this reading won't resonate for all. And if it's not your story, this is the message that is coming out today. And hopefully, obviously, I'll be doing some more readings soon. So hopefully the next message will be for you if this one's not resonating. Ooh. The Star card. There you go, the Star card. So this also came out for Leo as well. So you may be dealing with a Leo. But the Star card, it's about being on stable foundation. Here you go. The stable foundation sort of reminds me of the Tower. But this is the faith and courage. Other people have more faith in you. This is coming up in your environment, your immediate environment, how your environment feels about you and what your environment sees in you. Now, this is to be seen as the Star. I don't think, for some of you that are going through this, I don't think you really value the respect that other people feel for you. And I think that may be why I was picking up on the defensive energy. When someone approaches you with an idea or a topic, you may be defensive, or this could be vice versa. Please always feel free to switch the roles. You may approach someone all the time and feel that they're defensive. It's about seeing both parties. It's about knowing that this person, whoever it is you're dealing with, does have faith in you. They do believe in you. They do have courage in you, and they do have faith and belief in you. And they are on a stable foundation, but with the water going round this card, this lighthouse. The lighthouse is on stable ground. There you can see it, the stableness of the lighthouse, but there's water around it. So it's about understanding. People understand that things change. People's emotions will affect how they deliver things. And yes, you've got the stars behind you, so you've got the universe behind you, but it's about understanding people's emotions. People understand. So some people may be dealing with you, or you may be dealing with someone that always seems to be okay with your defensive nature, and you're not sure why. But it's because they understand, and they see that there is a high level of emotions in you, and they see that you're on stable ground. But what this is saying is, it's okay to be on stable ground, but don't hold unnecessary emotions that are hidden within that moon energy, that are not working for you. That sounded a bit confusing because when I'm playing it back in my head, it sounds confusing. What I'm saying is that people value you more than you think. That is basically a roundup of what I was just saying. People value you more than you think. They have faith and courage in your abilities. They know that you're the Emperor, but they still may appeal to your high nature. They still may appeal to you with certain situations because they need you to take into consideration certain factors when dealing with different things. And it's about you being, I feel like this is about you being open to it. You stepping into your knowing, as long as it's the truth and it's what you believe to be the truth and you understand it, then you're willing to take that new approach and maybe deal with it differently. I mean, there's no stopping you going back if you don't feel like it's working. But yeah, you got that dominance card. This is a Two of Wands in this deck. But yeah, the Two of Wands is about not being sure, like making a decision and know where you want to go, but not taking that step and going there. But this is a dominance. It's like, once again, I'm getting that feeling of being defenders, always trying to not lose an argument rather than taking consideration what is being said by each party in the argument. Oh. Right, you've got the Ace of Air and you've got the Sun. You've got the Four of Wands. New adventure. Going on a new adventure. Ace of Air. Can't make it up. Ace of Air is the same card as a Triumph and Success. Ace of Swords. Yeah, same card. That's in your hope and fear position. So yeah, your hope is that you're seeing the truth. Your hope is that you're able to see the truth. Your hope is that you're able to move forward on this new adventure and see the truth. Because you know that if you see the truth and you can adapt and everyone else is happy, you're happy because your foundations and your higher beings being met, you're gaining happiness. You're gaining whatever you've planted, whether it's children. I know that sounds, you can't plant children, but yeah, if you've given birth to children yourself, or your partner has given birth to children for you, your ex-partner, that is gain. Watching your children grow is gain. It's gain. How they grow, how they blossom, it's going to mean something to you, and you want it to be the best outcome. And what that might mean for you now is that you're going to adapt and you're going to take different things into consideration. You're going to understand other people's behaviours. You're going to accept people for who they are, as long as it's coming from truth. As long as people are honest with you, you'll be willing to work with them and willing to negotiate and discuss things with them. And in the end, that's just going to bring you happiness. You've got the Sun card rounding up this deck. So it's about knocking down whatever's not serving you, Scorpio. It's about seeing your inner truth and seeing that you don't need to defend things that don't need to be defended for the sake of defending them. Yeah, this is actually a very positive read for you, Scorpio. I know it doesn't sound like it, and I'm not sounding, I hope I'm not sounding judgmental, but for some of you, you may already have been here. As I said, this will hit. This is a timeless reading, so it'll hit people at different stages. But it's about seeing the truth and moving forward and having faith and courage. Knowing your inner truth, knowing what's happened within you that makes you into a certain way and makes you so, I need to have it like this, and so in that energy. And I'm not saying you're getting it wrong. You may be getting it perfectly right, and if you are, please continue. But it's about how them relationships are adapting, how this relationship is forming and growing. And it could be the same for business. It's about how you're dealing with things. Are you undertaking activities that's not necessary just because it's part of your normal process? Are you holding back on your growth because you're taking too much time with other things that don't serve a higher purpose? Yeah, so yeah, you're going to go on a journey. So you've got the exploration card there. That's the Three of Wands. That's going on a journey, going on new adventures. This is going to free up your time for happiness. This is going to free up your time for happiness because you won't be in your mind, in your head, working out the truth. You'll see the truth for what it is. And everyone there's got faith and courage, including the universe, got faith and courage that you'll see it for what it is. It's all within you already, is what I'm getting. And you're going to allow it to shine through. Thank you very much, Scorpio. If this reading should resonate, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.